Hi guys, I was going to send you an email, but somehow that seemed impersonal, and I just really wanted to talk to you more in person. And since, we're all busy and I know you just met, I didn't want to call another meeting, so I thought, let's send a video. I'm actually experimenting with some video stuff right now. Anyway, so this seemed like a good opportunity. Just first of all, I just want to thank you deeply from the bottom of my heart and from everybody at Respond for what you've done for the past, it's however long, it's been over a year that you've been praying for our ministry and for each other and for people that have given prayer requests at Respond. Every prayer that you prayed is significant and meaningful, and every prayer that you prayed grew, real lasting fruit for the kingdom, and which will never disappear. Like that work that you've done is eternal, and it's good. And so I just want to start by thanking you for that. I was out shoveling some snow earlier today. There wasn't much, 3 inches of snow on the driveway, but I wanted to get it off before, it got colder outside. So I'm shoveling, and I'm shoveling along, and my shovel blade all of a sudden hit this big bump of ice in the middle of the driveway, and it hit it hard. And when it did, my back legs sort of flung out, and pretty quickly found myself lying on my face in the driveway. And naturally, looking behind me, I see some people walking by, and they kind of chuckled and mumbled, "Hey," but that's okay. My pride was a little hurt, but I got up and went in the house to regather myself before I was ready to do any more shoveling, and realized that the fall it actually knocked the wind out of me more than I thought, and so I needed to rest. And so I stayed in for a little while, had some coffee, took some rest. But it was just a really good picture for me about what I feel like is happening at Respond right now. For me anyway, I have sort of pulled back recently, and I'm sure most people have noticed that. Haven't been at meetings as much. I haven't been gathering people as much. That's temporary. And it was kind of like that. It kind of felt like I just hit a huge bump at Respond and fell a little and needed to just go away and rest and regather myself. And so that's what I've done. And it's okay. The shoveling will begin again, and the work at Respond, it's still going, and we're going to keep going with that. And God's really been showing me some stuff and strengthening me, and it's really good. And so I just thought I wanted to say, if that's what any of you are feeling like as you go along through this ministry, this is hard work. Pastor Danny gave us a prophecy about us being like a snow plow. So it's really fitting, isn't it? And just as we plow the way, it's hard work. It's not easy. What God's asked us to do is difficult. And we need to pull back, and we need to rest from time to time. And so I just want to really encourage all of you to do that. And I don't know what the future of the prayer group is going to look like. I don't know how each one of you will be involved in that, or if that's what God's still calling you to. We will figure that out when the time is right. There's no reason to rush into that. But I just want to encourage you, don't stop coming to Respond. And in the meantime, if you're feeling like you need a rest, just come to Respond and take what you need. Let God meet with you there, and let Him fill you up, and let Him give you rest and healing and whatever it is you could possibly need. There's just a great little verse in the Bible I was reading the other day. Jesus sends out His disciples 2 by 2 to go into the world to do some work for Him, to heal people and to set people free and to bring deliverance. And they come back, and I'm sure I can imagine the scene. Some are tired, some are excited from the work that's been going on. There's probably all kinds of things going on, but Jesus says to them all, it's in Mark 6, you can look it up. He says, "Come away with me by yourselves for a while and rest." Jesus is very concerned with their well-being and their own spiritual and emotional and physical health. He wants them to pull back and find some rest because God cares about us. And so if at any point ministry starts to feel too much, it's always okay to pull back and to do that. And so I just want to encourage you to do that and to come to Respond and just let God fill you back up. And when the time is right, we'll talk again and see what we want to do with the prayer team. In the meantime, I'm going to gather the prayer requests myself and keep the database and send the requests out to you guys so you can pray when you're feeling up to it. And yeah, and I love you, every one of you. You've meant so much, and each one of you is so important to the ministry, and not because of your work, just by being there. Your presence and the way you see God is incredible, and it's important. And so just wanted to give you that, a thank you and a well done, and we just really care about you. And so I'll see you guys at Respond.